In this video, I want to answer the question, what is theory of change? Theory of change is a clear description of how and why you expect change to happen. It sets out the links between what you do and the results you want. It often includes a diagram and a short narrative. So it's a description of how and why a change will happen. Think of it as filling in the missing pieces of a puzzle. At one side of the puzzle, you have all the things that you expect to do, your activities. And on the other side, you have your long-term goal, the change you want to see. The theory of change fills in the steps and the conditions that bridge the gap between the daily tasks that you undertake and the result you want to get. So it should be obvious why theory of change is valuable for project managers and change managers, but let's have a look anyway. The first thing to consider is planning. Theory of change clarifies what you want to achieve and how to get there. Next is communication. It's a way of letting other people know what your project or program is trying to achieve and how it's going to do it. Next is alignment. It's a way of bringing all of your stakeholders together to have a shared appreciation of the process that you're going to go through. It can help to create agreement about aims and measures of success. Theory of change is also a way to expose the assumptions and the complexities inherent in what you're trying to do, and it helps you to understand the monitoring and control processes you'll need right from the start. And finally, your theory of change supports better decision making by making the links between actions and outcomes clearer. For example, a government department might use theory of change to get agreement on a strategy to improve refugee integration, mapping everyone's roles and the outcomes needed to achieve success. So, how does theory of change work? I'm going to divide the process into 4 phases of work. Phase 1, goal focus. Within this phase, we identify the long-term goal, the ultimate focus of our change. We identify stakeholders and agree the long-term impacts on them. We collect evidence and establish the context for the change. We work backwards to establish the outcome from the goal we're trying to achieve, and then backwards from this to identify the outputs and then the activities. Phase 2, input focus. We identify the inputs, the resources that we need to deliver the activities. We make all of our assumptions explicit so that we can examine and test them, and we identify the risks associated with the change we're trying to create. Phase 3, process focus. This is where we map out the causal links between activities and outputs and outcomes. We identify all of the activities and interventions we need along the way. Having drawn the causal links, we start to add timelines and dates to those activities. And from this, we can produce diagrams and narratives to support our theory of change. Phase 4, review focus. This is where we review and improve our theory of change model. And from this, we build a monitoring and evaluation plan which will enable us to keep it up to date and improve it further if we need to. Let me give you a short example of a theory of change. This is highly simplified, but it should give you a sense of what's going on. Suppose a charity wants to reduce youth unemployment. Impact: fewer young people unemployed locally. Outcomes: more young people with job skills and more young people applying for jobs and getting them. Outputs: training sessions delivered, CV workshops run. Activities: partner with local employers, design and test training workshops. Inputs, funding, venues, trainers, assumptions. Young people want to work. Local employers have vacancies. Risks, economic downturn, poor attendance at workshops. Indicators, job applications, job starts, unemployment statistics. Causal links. Training sessions lead to skills. Skills lead to jobs. But don't forget, this is highly simplified. If you're developing a theory of change, you will need a lot more detail than that. So, theory of change is a step-by-step process that makes complex projects simpler. It makes them clearer, measurable, and more achievable. It helps project managers and change managers plan in a smarter, more inclusive way. And it gives a solid foundation for delivery, tracking results, and reporting progress. By working backwards from your desired impact, you can create a roadmap that shows you where you're going, how you'll get there, what needs to be true for success, and how you'll know that you're on track. The investment for developing a theory of change will pay dividends throughout your project. It turns vague aspirations into concrete plans, and it helps everyone to work towards the same goals. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it or learned from it. I'll be making loads more great project management videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of them. And I'll see you in the next one.